Welcome to Summon the Giant Sundays, where we learn how to change our lives by waking up the sleeping giant within.
You better get up, get out, and get something. Don't let the days of your life pass you by. You need to get up, get out, and get something.
In life, there is one thing that all of us have in common, and that's challenges. And today I want to tell you, I want to show you, and I want to empower you to let you know that you have the power to overcome every single challenge that you are faced with. So we're talking about how to overcome, but the meat of overcoming has to deal with every single decision that you make. You have to be able to focus on every single decision. I always get the question when I go to schools, when I go to different events, at churches, so many different places that I go to, people always ask me, Jono, how did you overcome? How did you go from being a high school dropout to then later on graduating with your master's degree in marriage and family therapy? And I just want to plain and simply say, it was just based off of one decision that I made. But in that one decision, there are two questions that I had to ask myself. So when I was about 18, 19 years old, I had an opportunity to go back to high school. And the only reason I went back to high school was because my grandmother gave me an incentive by buying me a new car. So I mean, what 18, 19-year-old wouldn't want a brand new car? However, on my way to school, I got into a little fender bender with someone, and so I fled the scene. But man, me fleeing the scene changed the course of my life forever. Because as I'm fleeing the scene, I'm going 90 miles per hour, foot down on the gas. My man is chasing me. He is going after me. Not only is he going after me, but he is calling police on his cell phone, and now police are in the picture. So now I find myself running from the scene, running from this guy that I hit, running from the police. And as I'm running and I'm going as fast as I could to get away, I run into a house going 90 miles per hour. But I had to ask myself at that time, why? Why? Not just why did I get into the accident, but why am I known as a troublemaker? Why am I always getting suspended in school? Why do I always disrespect authority? And when I asked myself why, I realized I did all the things that I did because I was hurt emotionally. I was broken inside. My father and my mother abandoned me when I was a young boy, left me in the hands of my grandparents. In the community, people said I would be nothing. I was a troublemaker. They would tell their kids not to hang out with me. But I no longer wanted to do those things. I wanted to change things up. And so because I wanted to change things up, after I asked why, then I had to ask what. What do I want out of life? I no longer wanted the life that I was living. I no longer wanted to be emotionally scarred and just living off those type of emotions. I just wanted to grow up in a nice home. I wanted to be with a nice family. So I said to myself, hey, what my parents did was what they did. And I can't do anything about that. But what I can do, check this out, what I can do is get married to one woman, have kids, and live the life that I always wanted to live as an adult. So I'm asking you, what do you want out of life? No one can tell you what you want. No one can tell you what you need to have, what you need to do. Only you can determine that. And once you can focus and see exactly what you want out of life and make every single decision in your life based off of what you want, I guarantee you your life will change forever. So check this out. I need you to tune in next time. Because next time we're going to be talking about how to break down these simple decisions. This is Jono the Giant signing off. But before I go, I want you to know that there is a giant in all of us. We just have to wake him or her up.
You better get up, get